Sometimes when you eat edibles, it feels like time is non-existent. I want to apologize to Richard's family. I'm so high. Richard? Richard?
Josh, I heard something over here, man.
Oh,
I heard
man.
something over here. There's for sure weed in here, man. I can smell it. It's lighting up my soul.
Oh my God. Wait, where are you going, dude? Richard. Jesus, this is breaking into... Richard! Richard! What? Richard! Trejo! What the fuck are you doing?
Chronic horror!
Experience the chronic.
All right, here we are, my chronic connoisseurs. Richard Trejo and I busted out of the scare lair once again for another chronic field trip. This time, we're going out into nature. We'll be investigating the haunted forests of Cobb Estate.
This is gonna be spooky.
So, you know, as always, we need to imbibe before we begin our experience because that adds to the experience. And I thought long and hard about what's the best way to imbibe in a nature situation. Yeah. So even though Miss Thang couldn't be here with us today, she suggested that we experiment with edibles. She gave us a punch bar.
Punch combo.
Yeah, so this is 10 milligrams, and you and I are both big boys.
I mean, I've always been referred to as Husky, and I always shopped at the Husky section when I was a kid.
I was actually referring more to the fact that we can handle our cannabis.
Oh yeah, that too.
This is almost like a warning, almost like a PSA to some of you younger legal age cannabis smokers. Eating an edible is a much different experience than smoking. While there are certainly some strong strains, edibles can have sometimes extreme effects on people. This is going to take about an hour to arrive in our brain stems, and it's going to hit us potentially like a wave. So this is actually dark chocolate, peanut butter, and jelly flavored. We got this where we get most of our products. Medicine of the Angels. Love those guys.
Medicine of the Angels.
Cheers. Let's eat. Halvesies.
Woo! Cheers.
Cheers. While we're waiting for the edible to kick in, we're gonna smoke out a little bit, and this is the perfect opportunity for us to teach our fans the best way to hotbox a car.
Hold on. Rolling up windows.
You never hotbox your car while you're driving.
What's important is that, as Josh mentioned, you know, like in doing a hotbox, a proper sesh means that you have to make sure that you have, of course, your windows up. That's step one.
Well, that really is step one. Step two is to turn off your AC.
Yes.
Make sure you're all closed up. You know, in fact, it's best to just make sure your car's not running at all. Check it out.
Oh yeah. You know what we should do?
We do that.
Chronic horror smoking.
Horror.
Here we go, we're having fun now. We're gonna be in nature. It's gonna be rad.
All right, Jose Prendes.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey, you are a filmmaker and a paranormal investigator.
That's correct, and I've brought you guys to the famous haunted forest at the Cobb Estate.
Yes.
Well, thanks for hosting this, and we're excited to do this chronic field trip.
I'm excited to bring you guys on it because I've never brought anybody who is as high as you guys into this active of an environment.
Well, and the best part is, since we ate edibles, we're only going to get higher, so who knows what's going to happen when we go through those gates.
All right, guys, a couple of safety tips. The paving is uneven. Make sure you have your eyes on the ground for the most part. Also, there's a lot of animals. There's scorpions, snakes, bears. We do see a lot of deer up here.
So you said bear. Now, I was told that there were ghosts
Yes.
on this tour, but now we're talking about bears. That's way scary.
Yeah, ghosts are what this trail is most famous for.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Jose, I know that you didn't imbibe with us and your knowledge of cannabis might be limited, but
Correct.
as someone with vast knowledge of the paranormal, do you think the fact that Richard and I took an edible and hotboxed a car...
I know where you're
will
going
make
with this.
Yeah,
Does it make you more receptive to the paranormals?
There's a lot of cultures that, will take peyote and stuff to reach a higher level.
wait a minute. It's just now dawning on me that this is basically the beginning of every horror movie ever made.
We're gonna start right here. Let's stop here at this water fountain. So 3 months ago, hikers, they come here all the time. Hiker had come down this trail and went down there. Now he saw a tent. He pokes at the tent and, hello, is anybody in there? Nothing. He opens it and inside there is a decayed woman.
Oh my
And
God.
I don't say freshly dead, I mean decayed.
So she's been around.
Which means she'd been there for a while, but the weird thing
Yeah.
is he's been down there before and they'd never seen that. Completely a mystery. Nobody knows what happened there. That happened 3 months ago right here.
Well, people talk about the Mandela effect
Yeah.
and how multi-dimensional realities may somehow overlap. So maybe she died in a parallel universe and the paranormal energy of this area made for such a thin portal that she just came right into our dimension.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
a scientist when it comes to the paranormal, you know?
That was pretty philosophical.
We have to be.
It's
Yeah.
quantum physics.
Let's see if we can make contact with the lady. Okay, Spirit Box, this little device, what it does is it scans quickly through radio frequencies.
Yes.
If there's anybody with us here, if you're the lady who passed away here recently, we'd like to speak with you. Can you say hello at least? Can you just say hi?
There's voices. There's something
It's
going on.
definitely a
There's-
woman.
All right, guys. So right now we're heading up to the Cobb Estate. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna show you what's left. There's not much left to the property actually, but here are the famed Cobb Estate steps.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hey, check this out.
What does it say?
Hella.
Hella, and then right there it says evil.
Oh,
Demon
does it
too.
really? Oh, hello. Hi.
Hi. Hi, Mrs. Cobb. We don't mean any harm. We're sorry for disturbing you. We just want to say hello. Is that okay? So I probably shouldn't mention that there used to also be satanic rituals performed here.
Wow.
Great. I could hear like
Wow.
right in my ears.
We're gonna go now, okay? So we're gonna split up.
Oh, yeah, because that's always a great idea for a horror movie.
I want to go.
I'm gonna give you some weapons to use against the dark. The way this works is you're using your body like a tuning fork, and the spirit will use this energy to direct the rods. So you want to hold them as close to your body as possible so that there's no chance that you're moving it with your hands. Excuse us, Mr. Cobb, we're coming in.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay.
This is you.
This is me.
You stay here. You're in the middle of Cobb Estate right now.
All right.
And you can feel free to wander. Just be careful where you step.
Okay.
And yeah, talk to the Cobbs. Possibly reach out to the nun, see if she wants to chat with you about sativa or whatever. All right, good luck.
What are you doing? I'm standing in what was your house within the perimeter of Cobb Estate.
I don't know how these work. What
All right,
do I
pal.
do?
Don't worry, I won't leave you alone here.
Yeah.
Well, I will, but not right now.
Okay.
So you got 1 rod, 2 rods. Let's keep them neutral, sort of in the center.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's impossible not to think about how this is a lot like the Blair Witch Project. What? I just heard yeah.
Once we get it, the communication started, it'll be a little more fluid. Okay.
Okay. So okay, if it is if you are a male, can you show me here in the rods?
Okay.
No males.
Well, looks like you got a lady with you, so I'm gonna leave you to it. Good luck.
Oh, wait, Jose.
See you, man.
Hey, Jose.
Bye.
It's a show called Chronic Horror. Well, you know, it's about horror movies and cannabis culture.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Maybe there's more action here in this bush. Oh, okay. All right.
My spine is sufficiently tingled. I think I'm gonna try to find Trejo. Richard, Jose.
I feel like they keep leading me towards this way. Oh shit, they're trying to kill me. Josh, lead me back. Josh, magical rods. Josh, 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 I found you. The rods helped me find you. Oh, Josh.
Hey guys, how'd it go?
Okay, so, you know, in the beginning there wasn't much action.
Okay.
But as soon as I felt like they were directing me towards a certain area.
Okay.
And as soon as I started walking towards that area, it was just on you know, there was a ledge there. So they probably wanted me to hurt myself.
Most likely, yeah.
Sprain my ankle.
Hello to the presence who might be out there. If you want to talk to me, show me how you would communicate yes. They just went back into the neutral position.
Perfect. When that happens on its own, you know that shit's it's on and popping, my friends.
You're a conduit.
Yes. Now you're haunted forever, unfortunately.
Now just put one over that way, so hopefully that says no. I'm not a conduit.
They're crossing,
Thank you
dude.
for me not being a conduit. Are you upset at us at Chronic Horror for coming out to visit?
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? No. That, would you like us to leave right now?
Staying in the yes position.
It's getting foggy. I think we'll call it a night. We'll get home safe and maybe alone.
Thank you, but let's get the fuck
Let's
out
go.
of here.
Let's go.
All right, come on.
Thank you. Now it's all downhill from here.
Well, Jose, we're back where it all began.
Yes. And before we call it a night, I'm going to give you guys a cleansing. This is called Palo Santo, and it's just sort of known as a nice
Oh, it does smell
sort of
Yeah, it
cleansing
smells delicious.
scent. So we're just going to waft a little bit of the smell over you guys.
Richard and I have our own ritual for ending these chronic field trips, and it's to give you a double hug. So.
Double hug.
Okay, yeah, bring it in. I love it. Oh, good times, good times.
You guys.
Oh, this is great.
What? What? Guys? Guys? Come on!